Hi, my name's Nathan Bryon and I am the author of Look Up. And today, as part of Puffin Storytime, I'm going to be reading it to you. This wonderful picture book has been illustrated by the amazing Dapo Adeola. Right, let's start. Every night before bed, I set up my telescope and look up at the stars. Mum tells me that I never stop looking up and my head's always floating in the clouds. But she can't tell me that I look up more than my big brother Jamal looks down at his silly phone. Jamal says I'm called Rocket because I've got fiery breath. But Mum says it's because a famous rocket blasted off into space the day I was born. All I know is that one day I'm going to be the greatest astronaut, star catcher, space traveller who has ever lived, like Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman in space. Did you know Mae Jemison went into orbit around Earth in the Space Shuttle Endeavour, even though she's scared of heights? I'm totally prepared. I've defied gravity, captured rare and exotic life forms, and built a ship to the stars. For today's mission, I'm going to see something incredible. The Phoenix meteor shower. I want everyone to see it with me, so I've made some flyers to hand out. Jamal's going to take me to the park to see the meteor shower, but first we have to go to the supermarket. While he's looking for milk, I'll be trying to find the astronaut food. Did you know meteor showers happen when Earth moves through a trail of dust left by a comet? Did you know most meteors are smaller than a grain of sand? Did you know meteors are bits of dust burning up in the atmosphere? Did you know the best time to see a meteor shower is when it's dark with no clouds? In the supermarket, when Kathy the cashier isn't looking, I grab the microphone. Tonight, come out and witness the amazing Phoenix meteor shower. Everyone looks up. Kathy takes her microphone back as I hand out my flyers to the other people in the queue. I think Jamal might be a tiny bit cross with me. Uh-oh. The Phoenix meteor shower will come soon. We better drop off the shopping and get to the park fast. Oops. Haha, that wouldn't have happened if you just looked up. Now Jamal is even more cross with me. And he says he won't take me to the park anymore. But when we get home, Mum saves the day. Come on, Jamal, she says. Put that phone down and take your little sister to the park. Yes! I jump up and do my famous victory dance around the house. This is one of my favourite pages. Look at Rocket's victory dance. Do you have a victory dance? We should all have a victory dance. I grab my jetpack rucksack, but Jamal's still glued to his game. Wait till I've completed the level, Rocket, he grumbles. As we're about to leave, the doorbell rings. Wowzers! Everyone's here and they're all holding my flyers. To the park, I yell at the top of my lungs. We're all so excited. My neck's aching from staring up into the night sky, but I won't stop. I can't miss it. Suddenly, the park goes silent. Even the birds are holding their breath. Everyone points their telescopes and binoculars up at the sky. I think I see one. But it's just a plane flying overhead. Everyone moans and groans. We wait and wait and wait. It must be nearly time for the park to close. One by one, people start to go home. Maybe the Phoenix meteor shower was just a myth. Maybe that's why Jamal didn't want to come along. Maybe everyone's upset with me for wasting their time. Oh. I've never ever felt this sad before. Jamal looks at me for the first time today. It feels like the first time ever. I've turned off my phone, sis, he says. I'm sorry for making you wait in the freezing cold for nothing, Jamal. Let's go home. Suddenly, there's a big bright light in the sky. Look up! The Phoenix meteor shower! I'm speechless, Jamal says. He pulls out his flask and gives me a warm cup of hot chocolate. Yummy! We both sit down on the hill, watching meteors zoom across the sky. I'm so happy we looked up and saw them together. Did you know, one day, I'm going to have a meteor shower named after me? Oh, that's the end! That is the end. Rocket and Jamal saw their Phoenix meteor shower. I hope you really enjoyed that. And thanks for watching. And there's loads more stories on the Puffin website, which is www.puffin.co.uk. Bye!
Hey everyone, it's me, Dapo, the illustrator of the wonderful Puffin published book, Look Up. And I'm just making this short introduction to this video that we're going to be doing today, where I am going to be teaching you how to draw Luna, the cat, right there, from our book, Look Up, okay? Right, I hope you guys are ready. This is a short, fun activity for the children that are at home and the parents too, if you guys want to take part in this as well. Nice and easy, 6 steps. All you need is a piece of paper and some pens to work with, and you're good to go. And you can repeat this as many times as you want, and I can't wait to see all the wonderful drawings that you guys send our way once you're done, okay? Without further ado, let's crack on. Right, so today I am going to be taking you guys through the 6 stages of drawing the cat from Nathan and I's story, Look Up. Her name is Luna, and I'm going to take you through the 6 stages of drawing her today. And first thing that you're going to need is a nice clean sheet of paper. A4 preferably, and you can have it landscape or you can have it portrait size. It really depends on your preference, but for today's video I am going to keep it landscape because yeah, that's just how I prefer to do it. Okay, then you're gonna need a pen. I've got a Sharpie for today, but you can use a pencil if you want, or you can use any kind of biro, anything that makes a mark basically. And also I've got a felt tip, which I'm going to need at the later stages as well to do some really solid filling in as well. Okay, so now we are going to jump straight to stage number 1. There we go, stage 1, right? So stage 1, in the middle of your sheet of paper, I want you to draw a nice and lovely oval. Make sure your oval is nice and big so that you have plenty of space in the center to put features, okay? So that's stage 1, getting you nice and warm, right? So stage 1, nice and easy, right? And now when you're done with that, we are gonna go on to stage 2, okay? So stage number 2, in the middle of your oval, I want you to draw an upside down triangle, okay? So this is for Luna's nose, okay? And in the center of your triangle, just put 2 nice little dots for her nostrils, okay? Right? Now we're gonna go to the top of her head and we're gonna draw her ears, okay? And it's really quite simple. Again, we just use 2 nice little almost conical kind of structures. One for her ear, and then another one over the top of that one for a second ear, and then just move over to the other side and repeat the same thing again. You can make her ears a bit more pointy than this if you want to, okay? So this is just how I'm drawing them for today, okay? And then once that's done, we are going to draw the inside of her face. So you go to the top point of your upside down triangle nose and you draw a curve nice and wide like this, and you stop here, okay? Don't join it all the way, stop there. Then you go to the other side and you do the same thing again. Again, don't join it all the way, you stop there, okay? Now to finish it off, you join the two ends, the two open ends, by drawing a curve along the bottom like this, okay? And what that should do is give you what looks a little bit like a Mickey Mouse outline on the inside of the face, okay? Brilliant. So once you've done that, we are now done with stage number 2, and we're going to move on to stage number 3, okay? Right, so this is stage 3, and for stage 3, move this, for stage number 3, we are going to do the features, okay? So we're going to start off with the eyes. The eyes are really simple once again. It's just a nice large circle within your empty little space over here, and then another nice circle on the inside, right? But the inside circle, we are going to color it in, fill it in black, okay? Because that's her pupil, okay? And then once that's done on one side, you move over to the next side and you do the same thing on the next side, okay? Nice circles, one big one on the outside and one small, nice and black one on the inside, okay? Brilliant. So once that's done, her eyes are now filled in, and then we're gonna do her mouth, okay? So we move back to the triangle nose and we go from the bottom point and we draw a straight line down, right? And then we draw a nice curve that passes over our straight line and goes over to the other side and forms a nice smile, okay? And that is step number 3. Nice and easy, all done, okay? Now, once that's done, we're truly warm and our cat is taking shape, and we're gonna move on to step number 4, or stage number 4, okay? Right, so stage 4 is her collar. Okay, so I don't quite know how to describe this, and whenever we're doing this, I always describe it as, imagine a donut but lying on its side, okay? So we go from one end of the bottom of her face and we draw a donut lying on its side, okay? Like that. And then in the middle of our donut, directly under her smile, just at the bottom of her chin, we draw 2 lines, which are going to become her zipper, okay? And to form the actual zipper itself, it's really quite simple. You can do it any which way you want to do it, but this is how I do it. I go zig, zag, zig, zag, zig. Boom. There it goes, right? And to finish off stage number 4, we just need to fill in the zipper in the color black. Now, bearing in mind, I'm using black for this video, but you can use any color that you want. Like during the book tour, we had loads of people doing this exercise with us, and they were doing it in so many different colors. It was actually quite wonderful to see. So you can try this in like reds, blacks, rainbow colors, purples. Oh, it was fantastic. So yeah, go to town. Use any color that you want to use. You don't have to use black, okay? All right, I'm almost done with that. And then we'll be moving on to stage number 5. Brilliant, that's all done. Right, so that is stage 4 out of the way. We're almost done. We've almost got our cat. This is stage number 5 coming up now. And for stage number 5, we are going to add her whiskers and her teeth, okay? So Luna has 6 whiskers. That's 3 whiskers on each side of her face, okay? So I want you to count down with me as I draw them. So we'll start from, I'd say, the left side of her face, my right, and it's whisker number 1. Draw them nice and wide so they come all the way outside her face. Whisker number 2, whisker number 3, and number 4, number 5, and number 6. And then just put some little dots in there as well for the little shorter whiskers, okay? Now the whiskers are drawn, we are going to draw her tooth, okay? So Luna has an upside down triangle just on the right side of her face. That will be your left, just there like that, and that's her tooth. And then she's got some nice little hairs just at the bottom of her thing for her chin, right there at the bottom of her face, okay? Brilliant. And that brings us to the end of step number 5. And now we're almost done. We have one more step to go, and that is step number 6. Step number 6 is by far the most simple step for the whole thing, and during step number 6, all we have to do is color her in, okay? And I am going to do that now while you guys watch. Brilliant. And that is the end of the 6 stages of how Daps draws Luna the cat from Look Up. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Feel free to practice this as much as you want and send me all your lovely drawings. I really can't wait to see them. Tag me in them on Instagram or on Twitter, whichever platform you use. Yeah, just tag me and let me know. Hope you guys have really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, bye.